I've always loved the outdoors, so I've always loved getting away by myself in the outdoors, or taking my family away in the outdoors, or being with friends in the outdoors. So the four-wheel drive was always a tool to get us further away, out in nature, enjoying life and off-roading, and so that's what got me into it. ARB enables our passion because it's their passion as well, which we could see. I'm Jim Oostdyk. I'm the president of OK4WD. Started the business 2 weeks after I was out of high school in 1979. Here I am 41 years later, still doing the same thing. The year was right around 1990. You know, a four-wheel drive vehicle is basically, before that, was a two-wheel drive for the most part. It had two axles with four wheels, but only one wheel would spin in the back, one in the front. There was a guy that had this product and he said, "Do you have any hills?" So we pointed across the street. Well, this guy goes over there and just goes all the way right up to the top. And at that time, we had never seen anything like that. I've always had a love for anything with wheels. And then when I got my license, I had a muscle car, which I had got way too many tickets, speeding tickets, so I had to buy something slow. So I bought a Jeep and then totally fell in love with the off-road scene and started racing Jeeps, then fixing them and building them. And I rolled a Jeep and had to rebuild it, and that's really what got us going into the four-wheel drive scene. I'd be out to eat with another couple, with my wife, and they, "Well, what do you do?" "Well, I have a four-wheel drive store." "What do you mean a four-wheel drive store?" So we specialize in four-wheel drives. So we do anything to make that vehicle fit their needs. We're more about functional four-wheel drives, not so much about building them to look pretty and to go to shows, but more for the person that really wants to use it and have that vehicle function and be reliable and use it more for what it's intended for. ARB kind of came to us out of the guy out of New Hampshire, and he had a Ford pickup that he wanted us to install this air locker in. So we scheduled him. He came down with his truck. It was a maroon, either an F-150 or 250. Anyway, we installed that air locker. When we finished it, it worked, and that was the beginning of that relationship with ARB. The reason we trust ARB is starting out with that product, we saw the quality of it. Being able to lock them and create a true four-wheel drive vehicle to get you through things was a game changer at that time. Now we kind of take it for granted with all the lockers that are out there, but that was a big thing that got us going with that product line. From there, it evolved into the bumpers, saw the quality of them. It was nice to be able to put a winch on them. Then it evolved with Old Man Emu suspension. We got to see the benefits of that, and then safari snorkels, and they've always been kind of like a trendsetter and ahead of the curve. Companies that innovate, you know they're passionate about what they innovate. They don't copy, they innovate. You know, we could go down the line, you know, the fridge, you know, the snorkel, the suspension, the bumpers. ARB was very big at influencing us into the overlanding market. They were doing that in Australia, living in the outback, you know, before we really had to do it. And all their products kind of match our four-wheel drive love and passions, which is camping out of a four-wheel drive vehicle. That overlanding segment kind of went hand in hand. The biggest thing is the people that help me get, you know, to where I am. No company is successful without the people that get it to where it is. And, you know, my staff is phenomenal. I'm so blessed to just have fantastic employees that have been with us from the beginning, a lot of them. You know, that the four of us that were there are all now here. We got the next generation of younger people coming into the company too, which is great. You know, the old guys learn from the young guys. My son is heavily involved in the company now. Makes me feel really good. He's got the same passion. He was raised into the four-wheel drive world from the time he was born till now. So the level of his knowledge is like so much greater than what mine was at his age. It's been fun to watch, but it's all about the people I work with.